Wait, did you catch who that is? That's Tulsi Gabbard, the Director of National Intelligence, appearing on site at a federal raid in Georgia. This isn't just a standard search. This is the highest level of intelligence oversight we've seen at an election hub. Something massive just broke.
Hi, everybody. Listen, I know you're watching the news. You're seeing a lot of stuff about this FBI raid at the Fulton County elections and registrations. I'm on the inside right now. So I just want you to be real discerning about all that you're hearing from people who are on the outside of what's going on. I'm going to give you the truth about what's happening. So they served a warrant, the FBI, this is Trump, serving a warrant to go pick up the 2020 ballots, which are in a secure location inside of here, 700 boxes. The first warrant that they gave was incorrect legally, they didn't follow the right procedure. They went back and they fixed it. And they came back and now they aren't actually collecting the boxes. They are in the chain of command in Fulton County is that once they are archived, they become the possession of the clerk of Superior Court, which is Shay Alexander. She is here and she is with them inventorying everything that they're taking. We, the commissioners, the chairman, the county attorney, are trying to figure out a legal plan as to maybe an injunction, a motion to quash. We don't know yet. We're trying to figure it out. We're getting all kinds of legal advice to stop this because once they have the ballots, how do we then turn around and do something different when they've already got their hands on it? So this is an attempt to take your vote away. This is all about November 2026, about the primary on May 19th and then the November election. He does not want the midterm elections to take away his power. So he's trying to create chaos. So this is what he does. Chaos in Minnesota, chaos in Fulton County. We are a target. Protect your vote at all costs. I'm telling you, everybody always says your life depends on it. Oh, your life does depend on it this time.
Look at the tension in her face. That's Mo Ivory, the Fulton County Commissioner, and she is filming this secretly from inside while the FBI is literally hauling away 700 boxes of ballots. Did you hear that part? 700 boxes. She mentions that the first warrant was incorrect legally, which forced the FBI to go back and get a corrected one. That's a huge detail. It shows the county was fighting them every step of the way until a federal judge locked it down. Also, notice the background. You can see agents moving with military precision. Ivory is calling this an attempt to take your vote away, while the other side is claiming this is the proof they've been looking for since 2020. Regardless of where you stand, seeing a sitting commissioner film a live reaction during a federal seizure is absolute cinema. She's essentially documenting the exact moment the chain of custody for 2020 ballots transferred from the county to the feds. This is history happening in real time.
Because Donald Trump is still
going inside of the election facility. Our photographer was able to go inside. He was let inside and allowed to be up and close. As you can see, this is interesting because one of the questions we did ask Larry was if agents were restricting his access or asking him to back up at all. And he said that so far they've been allowing reporters to get up close to the situation.
Outside if you want to take
Yeah. Okay, so now agents are asking them to back up.
Actually, you shouldn't even be in this area, but
hey, you know what? I don't have a key, so.
This is where it gets incredibly awkward. The reporter actually gets inside the hallway, and you can see the FBI agents immediately clock him. Watch the guy on the left. He goes from monitoring to confrontation in 2 seconds. When he tells them you shouldn't even be in this area, you can feel the weight of that criminal warrant the host was talking about. This isn't a subpoena where you mail in documents. This is a "we are taking it now" situation. The FBI's Atlanta Evidence Response Team is using a skull and city line logo on their trucks. Did you see that at the 6:54 mark? It's intense. They aren't just looking for paper, they're seizing computers and algorithms. That reporter trying to stay in the shot while being backed out of the room shows exactly how high the stakes are. They wanted 0 eyes on those boxes as they were loaded.
At the moment, the FBI is going through a trove of evidence seized during a search on a Georgia election office. Sources telling Fox News it was related to the election of 2020. This is Fulton County. David Spunts in Washington, D.C. David, hello.
Bill, hello. FBI agents spent most of the afternoon inside the records warehouse for the Fulton County, Georgia board.
Pay close attention to the gear these agents are wearing. This isn't the local PD. This is the specialized FBI Evidence Response Team. When they move in with yellow crime scene tape, it changes the legal nature of the entire building. They are treating an election office like a forensic site. Look at the sheer volume of boxes being loaded into that enterprise truck. They aren't just taking a sample, they are clearing out the warehouse. This matches the report that they're seeking every single physical ballot, image, and tabulator tape from the 2020 cycle. The logistics alone to move this much data and paper under federal guard is staggering.
It was kind of disbelief. It's been a long time in coming, I think, and getting a lot of the answers that need to be given.
This is an order from on high to try to disrupt Fulton County's election administration just because Donald Trump is still mad that he lost the 2020 elections.
Interesting to note, Dana and Bill, that Tulsi Gabbard, the director of national intelligence, was on scene yesterday with no official explanation why for her.
You have two totally different worlds here. Celie Grubbs looks like she's finally seeing a long-awaited answer, calling it a long time coming. Then you cut to Josh McLaurin, who is basically calling it a sore loser's crusade. The contrast is wild. They are standing in the same parking lot, watching the same trucks, but seeing two completely different versions of reality. CTA Finish This is just the beginning. Hit the plus for more updates as this story develops.